Hello, my lovely Aries. Welcome to your reading for September 2021. This is a general reading for you, Aries. It's a reading for Aries sun, rising and moon sign. If you'd like a specific reading for you, you can book a reading with me. Follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there. If you like this video, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button if you want to be informed when I post these videos. The thumbs up certainly helps me to get my video out there. So it helps my channel, ultimately helps me to bring more of these videos to you. Aries, I've been meditating on your energy and I feel like I want to say to you, it's time to change. It's time to morph into your next stage, into your next level. I'm feeling that it's not about stagnation. It's not about holding on to, I want to say, a time where you are happy and you're not letting go of that because you're not sure of what the future holds. But it's about morphing, it's about changing, it's about growing and bringing in the new things that are coming up for you, because I feel like in September there are new things that are coming up for you. It's about being ready, being prepared to see what they are, see those opportunities. They come in the form of opportunities, they come in the form of synchronicities, they come in the form of people. If what you're seeking is a relationship, then there is that to move to grow from, to connect with. I want to say to you that as spiritual beings, and we are all that, we are constantly changing, constantly growing. Our soul craves the growth. Our soul craves those lessons so that we can evolve, that we can move into something better. If you release where you're at, release a situation that isn't working for you, strive for where you want to be, strive for where you want to grow to, strive to where you want to evolve to. That's going to be really important. I'm going to draw a card from the archetypes deck. Let's see what message is going to come through for you as an introduction here to support what has been channeled for you. Can I have a card for Aries, please? Can I have a card for Aries, please? There we go. Okay, let's see. The eternal child. You have the eternal child. The eternal child speaks of Peter Pan. It speaks of not wanting to grow up, not wanting to leave a situation, not wanting to bring the changes in that are going to help you to grow. You can't be a child forever. You have your childhood, but then it's time to grow into a young adult, grow into an adult, and grow into an older person, an older adult, go through the stages of life. The child, the maiden, the mother, the crone, they're the stages of life. You can't stay in a particular stage. You can't stay stuck because then your soul doesn't grow. This is asking you to appreciate the eternal child that is in us, looking at life in new ways, I want to say to you, being playful, being joyful, enjoying the things in life that bring you joy. Not forgetting to laugh, not forgetting to play, not forgetting to do things in a different way, not forgetting to live in the now, because children live in the now. They're very, very present. But the downside of that is that you stay there. You don't grow. You don't learn from what life's lessons are so that you can take on this personal responsibility. It's about personal responsibility for your growth, for your evolution of your soul, for your advancement of your spirit. We're all light workers in some form, in some way. We are. That's what we're here for. We all put energy into the planet, into humanity in very many different ways. So that's your channeled message. The eternal child, don't get stuck, because there is change coming for you this month. It's going to be change. It's about you being prepared for that change, you seeing the opportunities that are coming to you and embracing it. grabbing it with both hands and taking those opportunities to advance, to bring into your life what you're wanting. I'm just creating your Celtic cross here, and we'll see what September holds for you. I feel like it's going to be exciting, but I also want to say to you, it's only as exciting as you choose to make it, as prepared you are to embrace the changes that are coming in for you. That's also going to be very important. Let's have a look at what September has for you. You're coming from a place of, you know, in August, July, August, you've got the Chariot. Now, I feel like I want to say to you with this card is that there is this urge to move forward. There is this urge to bring in change. There is this urge to take control. And that's you deciding what you want to bring into your life. What preparations do you need to make to be ready for the changes when they come? Because I feel like they're going to come swiftly, like the Chariot. You know, the wheels are turning, there's dust behind the Chariot, there's things happening, it's fast. Change will happen very quickly. Are you prepared for it? Are you prepared to think on your feet? Have you pre-planned it? Are you embracing the change that's coming in? Because I feel like you're in control of that. The amount of change that's going to come in for you is going to be very much proportional to the preparation that you've made. Really sit and think about, you know, if you're the eternal child, sit and think about, well, what changes do I want to make? What do I want to bring into my life? What do I want to get rid of? How do I want to grow? What challenges have been presented to me that have offered me opportunity to grow that I haven't quite let go of? All these big life purpose questions are coming up here for you. You've also got the Hangman, but you've got the Hangman upside down, and that's interesting because the Hangman upside down is, you know, the time of sacrifice is over. If it's up this way, this is about self-sacrifice. This is about hardships. This is about learning things the hard way, but that time is over. Here's an opportunity for you to embrace the change and not be dragged through it, not have the hardships that come with that change. These are changes that you're ready for. You're ready to look at your reality. You look at your life with taking the rose-colored glasses off, really looking at what's around you, really looking at what's being presented to you and what direction you want to move in. It's about single focus. You know, if this is upside down, I'd usually say, you know, you need to change your perspective on something. But when it's upright, I want to say to you, you don't need to change your perspective. Your perspective on it is fine. You need to trust. You need to trust your perspective. You need to trust what it is you want to do and what you want to bring forward. That's going to be very, very important. That is being offered to you, Aries, in the month of September. It's going to be quite a dynamic month for you. It's a month of celebration. So there's something that you're going to be doing that you're going to celebrate. And that can be you celebrating it, you saying, wow, job well done. I was ready for that. And I've brought in the changes that I've wanted to see happen, and they are happening and they are around me. So there's that embracing of those changes, the success of those changes, but I feel like there's also a celebration coming up for you in September. So it could be a birthday, it could be a promotion, it could be an engagement, a wedding, an anniversary, the birth of a child. There's something that's being celebrated here, but it can also be celebration of you, celebration of the self, celebration of I'm ready for this change. I am ready to embrace whatever it is that's coming next in this book of my life. And it's positive. So that the Hangman being upside down, coupled with the Three of Cups, it's going to be a very, very positive experience for you. Embracing it is really going to move you forward. They're wanting me to draw a card. Let's get, oh, that, they are very keen to have that card come out. Okay, so what have we got? Happy, 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 happy. That reinforces that the changes that are coming are changes that you're wanting. It's not like, oh gosh, you know, this is, you know, things are falling down around me. No, no, you're ready to move on. You're ready to embrace. You're ready to celebrate your life. You're ready to celebrate your achievements. You're ready to celebrate the change. For some of you, it's a change of location, a change of house, a change of circumstances. When you're getting married, moving in with someone, a promotion, work, a new relationship. It's going to be different for all of you. It's going to be defined in a different way. For some of you, it's going to be more than one thing, but it certainly is going to make you happy. It's going to make you very self-satisfied. It's going to make you feel like you're protected. It's going to make you feel like things are finally falling into place for you. That's really nice. I like that. Because you also have the Emperor. And so the Emperor energy, you're feeling very, very strong. You're feeling very confident. The Emperor energy is one of confidence, huge confidence, power and control over what's happening around you, power and control over the events, over what's coming into your future, what you want to create, what you want to bring in. You're in control of that. And whatever it is that you're wanting in September, it's absolutely going to be there. I'm also hearing that if you're wanting to put something in place, you feel like, oh, this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I need, and you're trying to do something, I feel like there's two paths for you. And one path is this great big expressway and away you go. And then if you make other choices, you're going to journey down that a little way. And then the expressway hasn't been finished yet. There's a roadblock. There's roadworks, a roadblock. And if that happens, there's no point climbing over the barrier and wandering down a dirt track and having difficulty getting to where you're going. Turn around, go back, go down the road that's finished for you, go down the road that you're meant to be. So whatever you're wanting to put in place, when it flows and when there are no blocks, then you know you're on the right track. You're making the right decisions. You made the right choices. If there's blocks, you're trying to do something and you're coming up against obstacle after obstacle, it's just not moving forward, rethink it. Take another road. Go in the back door. You know, don't use the front door. Go in the back door. Okay, that's a very important message for you, Aries. You've also got the Queen of Wands. I like the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is magical. She's got a black cat on her lap. She's strong. She's intuitive. She's cunning. She's protective. She knows what she wants and she goes after it. That's how you're going to be seen. That's how you're going to be seen by others. And I want to say to you that the Wands is very much your suit. You are the Queen of Wands, male or female. It doesn't matter. It's not gender specific. You are the Queen of Wands. You come into your own right. You come into yourself. You come into your confidence. You come into your protectiveness, your passion, your energy. You're really feeling very much at home in September. You're feeling at home with the changes that are coming in, the changes that you want to make, and how it is materializing in your reality around you. I like that. That's a really, I'm hearing here, they're telling me rebirth. It's a rebirth for you, Aries. I almost want to say that it's like the start of your year, but you know, it's not, because you're in April. So, but it's interesting because it's a new start coming up here. It's a coming together of your energies, are coming together on who you are. For some of you, if you're seeking a relationship, it's absolutely happening in September. They're going to meet, you're going to make connections with someone. Look at the heart, coming together. It's also about coming together and working as in a unified way. I'm also hearing for this is going to be specific to some of you, Aries. Any Aries that needs to forgive someone, forgive themselves, or forgive a situation, it's time to do that. It's time to come together. It's time to unify. And let's face it, as humanity on this planet, it's time we came together. It's time to lose the division, the anti-vaxxers, the vaxxers, the, whoever, all this sort of stuff. It's time to not be so concerned about the differences, but to embrace humanity, embrace who we are, embrace what we stand for, and we need to be supporting each other with our differences, not blaming, not fighting, not... So you also need to do that, Aries. That's that sort of energy that's coming in September for you. And that's really interesting because it's on a global level, Aries, and it's on a personal level for you as well. Forgiving. It's also number 8, which is the number of good fortune. It's the eternity symbol. It's good fortune. It's all good things coming to you once you open your heart, once you unify yourself. So if you're split and don't know quite what to do, you're going in one direction and then you're going in another direction, unify it. Work out what it is you're wanting to achieve, what it is you really want, what is going to make you happy. Some people think, oh, I want $1 million, I want a house, I want a car. Think about it. If you've got all those things, does that add more stress to your life? Does that create sleepless nights? So really, how beneficial is that? What is important in life? So there's all these big questions that you're going to be asking yourself in September, my lovely Aries. Then you've also got the King of Wands. Again, this is reinforcing your energy. This is your suit. And this is male or female, but where you had this feminine, intuitive, strong, protective energy, you've also got this very self-assured, powerful energy of control, of knowing what it is you're wanting, of going after what it is you're wanting. Wands is also about action. So what this speaks of for you in September is to take action. Be yourself, Aries, you're a doer. Aries do things, they accomplish things, they get things done. And this is what you're being called to do in September. This is the energy that's coming in for you. I like that because it's dynamic, it's powerful. What changes are you wanting to bring in? What changes are you wanting to bring in? Okay. Got a couple of cards here. I drew out 2 cards for you. Let's have a look. You've got the spark of love, but also the spark of passion. What is Wands? Wands is about passion. Wands is about passion. The spark of love, the spark of life, being passionate about what you're doing. That's the King of Wands. Follow your passion, follow your heart. What do you want to do? This is about you discovering your passion, discovering what you want to do. And then it's about making choices. It's interesting that these 2 cards came out because I got one card and then they said, pull another one. Okay, so making choices. Here's your expressway. There's doors here. There's choices for you to make. Make the choice that allows you to flow easily. Progressing. You see, this is about the eternal child. It's about losing that stagnation. It's about losing that, eternal Peter Pan syndrome of living in a particular way. It's time to grow up. It's time to discover yourself. It's time to give your soul, your spirit, the evolution of that soul, the evolution of your spirit by making choices, by pursuing your passion. So there's opportunities here for change to come in. There's an opportunity for new love to come in, or a cementing of your love if you're already in a relationship. But I feel like there's a lot of you. There's new love coming in, and the second opportunity is your life's purpose. What is your life's purpose? What do you want to achieve? What is your passion? How do you want to define your life? That's really nice. You've also got the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords speaks of don't resist. Don't create resistance. Release this eternal child. You can still have your inner child. This isn't speaking of an inner child. This is speaking of living in a particular way and failing to grow, failing to see the lessons that you have had cross your path and growing from them, moving forward. Because the winds of change are going to move you forward. Go with the flow of it. Don't create resistance. If there is that feeling of uncertainty, if there is that feeling of insecurity, if there is that feeling of, I don't know if I want to move forward, you're creating that. That's coming from you. It's not coming from anything else. So be very aware of your thoughts, of your self-talk. Remain positive in what you're bringing forward. You want me to draw a card? Let's draw a card for you. Oh, okay, there we go. Let's have a look. There's two here. Yeah, you see. Wow. You've got the Fool card, which is the card of, there are new beginnings coming up for you. The Fool is sometimes jumping empty-handed into the void, leaving the past baggage behind and moving forward unencumbered. Moving forward into the unknown very often, but just knowing that you want change, knowing that you want to bring something new in. So lose that resistance. The other card that you got here is the Ace of Air, the Ace of Swords. This is a new beginning, a new way of communicating, a new way of thinking, a new learning, a new you. So there's a new start here. There's a lot of thinking about this new start. There's a lot of learning. If you're going for a new job or a promotion, starting some study that you're going to do very, very well. It's going to take you to new pastures, to greener pastures, to new places to explore. Who's traveling? Oh, they just told me, who's traveling? Who's traveling? Lucky you. There's travel coming up here as well, whether it's with work or whether it's a vacation, but there is travel as well. I like that. And then you've got the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is very different to the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Wands is about, this is again your suit. This is about things happening very, very quickly. So once you work out, yes, I want this change. Yes, I'm seeing the synchronicities. Yes, I'm seeing the opportunities, and I'm going to grab them for this new beginning, for this new start, for this new creation of a new reality, for this new love. Things are going to fall into place very, very quickly for you. That change is going to come in very, very quickly. I like that. So be prepared. It's about being prepared. Don't think you're going to just drift through September and think, oh yeah, I'll see what happens. Because when that happens, you need to think on your feet. You need to not resist. You need to not get into that quandary of, oh, will I, won't I, will I, won't I. You need to know, you need to give your answer quickly and in the movement forward. That's so very important for you for September. And 8 is the number of prosperity. It's the number of wealth. It's the number of good fortune. It's the number of, it's the eternity symbol. You've got it a few times in this reading, which is, tells me that September is going to be quite a month for you, Aries. And then you've got the Alchemist. The Alchemist is the magician in the traditional tarot deck. And so don't be fearful of what you want to create. Don't be fearful of what you want to manifest. Don't doubt that you are going to be able to create it, going to be able to bring the changes in that you're wanting to bring in. So what opportunities are going to present themselves to you? It's going to be different for each of you, but they are life-changing opportunities, and you are in control. You are the alchemist. Positive thought, positive thinking, positive affirmations, bring all of those changes in around you. That's going to be very, very important. And then you've got the Princess of Pentacles, and this is, you know, the Princess of Pentacles is all things, you know, you're on the way, you're very well, you know, the Princess then becomes the Queen. So in September, you're going to start seeing results. You're going to start seeing the changes that you're wanting to bring in. You're going to be in a very different place. There's this appreciation of beauty, of luxury, of whatever luxury is to you. It could be living in a hut on the top of a mountain. It could be living by a lake. It could be a fabulous apartment in a big city. What is it to you? You're going to start seeing those results. Look at the sun coming up in the horizon. It's the dawning of a new age for you, Aries. Embrace it. Let's see, divine abundance. Let's see what they have to say for you, Aries. You know, it really is about being prepared in September. Okay, it's no time to dally. It's about really being prepared. Again, they give you two's important for you. I've got 2 cards. That's really interesting. So you've got change. When the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. And it's so much about evolution. It's so much about evolution. It's about change. It's about getting out of your own way. It's about not blocking, not resisting. Lose the control, Aries, and just allow it to happen and embrace it. What is that going to lead to? Beautiful black cat. It's going to lead to a deepening of your understanding of life, a deepening of your appreciation of things. Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping detachment and surrender. They bring the peace of God. Again, you're talking about not grasping, not chasing, having a detachment to what you're wanting, and just surrender to the universe, to the divine, to bring in for you whatever it is you're wanting. So lose the resistance, Aries. Really concentrate on that, because there's opportunities and choices that are opening up to you. That's really lovely. I really like this reading for you, my lovely Aries. I wish you many blessings. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there. If you like the video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. It helps me to get my videos out there and circulating, which ultimately helps me to bring more videos to you. Many blessings to you, Aries.